call it what it is. Last 48 hours have been a wild ride. America has spoken. We now have a new president-elect. And here to react and tell us what it all means to us for all of our personal economies are Abe, Ashton, and Nick Strobelt of Ashton Strobelt. They're known as Southern Nevada's retirement brothers, and they join us every week on The Blend to help educate us on the matters of finance and retirement.
They certainly do. Nick and Abe, good morning to you both.
Hey,
Welcome.
thanks for having us. We're happy to be here.
Great to have you.
We would love to hear your take on the last 24 hours.
I've got all the details.
What you got?
We have no idea.
It's way too soon.
No idea what's going on here.
I know that when the election was happening and when it was pretty clear that Trump was going to win,
Futures.
you must have looked at the Dow futures.
Oh,
the Dow
man,
futures were
futures
down
that
about
evening.
900 points.
Absolutely.
Only to close up to a record high.
You're right.
That's exactly right. So it opened right out of the gates pretty even, and then by the end of the day, it was a nice
So
day.
you've just had a prediction, a forecast, if you will, of what the next 4 years will look like.
Up is down, left is
Down
right.
is up, and every piece of conventional wisdom is thrown out the window. Who knows what's going to happen next? And we deal with this every day, and we don't know. The key is for our clients is to have a plan where they don't care, because we specialize in retirees. Our retirees, our existing clients look at that and go, huh, look, it's going all over the place, and we're not worried about it because we have a sound plan that is based on protection, not taking that roller coaster ride with whatever's going to happen in the market in its entirety.
So you're advising just look at the long-term plan. Like stay calm. Like we looked at our 401ks.
I took a screenshot of it the night before. I'm like,
you really?
goodbye. And I looked at it today. I'm like, oh, it's up a little bit. That's
You're
nice.
like, surprise! Yeah, it's, keep the eye on the prize,
Yeah.
right? Which is the
Scary.
long-term goal, which is the long-term plan, and that's what we're recommending for people. But it is going to be in every aspect. It's going to be a wild ride for the first 100 days, for the first year, for the next 4 years.
My coworker actually stopped me here in the office and said, should I take my money out of my 401k?
Pull your money out of your 401k.
Is never a good idea.
No,
I'm assuming.
unless you want to take a 35–40% tax hit right out of the gate.
It's huge.
And you know, I actually had a client do that who was so panicked they had seen enough ads that they said, I'm taking all of my IRAs out and going to go buy silver and put it in my basement. And they ended up with about 15 cents on the dollar after they paid all of the taxes and after silver went from $37 an ounce down to $17 an ounce, and it was just the worst decision they could have made.
Wow.
So,
But you know, sometimes you feel like, I'm sure that client felt like they were being smart. You feel like you're trying to protect yourself, and it's really based on fear and being scared. So what do you advise people right now?
go ahead.
Yeah, I think like Abe said earlier, when it comes to retirement planning, there's a lot you can't control, like what the president's going to do, what his policies are going to be. There's things he's told us, we don't know exactly what it's going to look like, but we can focus on what we can control, which is if their investments are suitable for someone that's going to retire in 5 years or less, or 10 years and less. And that means getting away from those volatile investments that could really create a massive headache for you if it goes the wrong way, and to go into things that aren't as volatile so that you can be more secure.
Looking at Trump's proposed first 100 days plan, it looks like a drop in some regulations. For every new regulation you have to cut to is one of his plans. And obviously a cut of the corporate tax rate. I'm assuming that would be a help to Wall Street and could very well be a help to the 401ks.
It definitely could be. But Wall Street, listen, Wall Street, for all intents and purposes, Wall Street has had an inside open door, open window into the White House for years, right? With their lobbyists and the amount of money they're spending. And now they've got a politician who, or a non-politician who managed to win the presidency on about 10% of the money that was coming in his campaign. And they don't know that they're going to be able to grease palms or get the right lobbyists in there to make things happen for Wall Street. And so they're nervous, and that's why the futures were down right out of the gate, is they don't know if they're going to be able to manipulate this White House, where it's been historically manipulated by Wall Street, by big banks, by big...
No matter the party.
No matter the party on both sides. This isn't Democrat or Republican. This is big business greasing palms and using the right lobbyists. And now we finally have someone in the White House that they're worried about. They're worried that they're going to be able to do that. Now, will some of these policies create more jobs? Will they lower taxes? There's a great chance. He may be the best president we've ever had. He may be the worst. My guess is it's not going to be in the middle. It's going to be one of the two.
Wow.
Right?
I will give you that.
He's going to be either the best we've ever seen or the worst we've ever had. It's 4 years from now, none of us are going to sit on these couches and say, oh, it's blah.
Actually, hopefully we're just not sitting on these couches in 4 years.
Yeah, hopefully within a year.
We would like new couches.
We'd like new couches. We're not trying to leave.
You know what? I've got a guy I can call on that. I'll hook you up. Yeah, I got a guy.
You know, you made a great point. We're walking into an area of the unknown right now, and just we're all feeling it. Have you been getting calls from your clients over the past 48 hours?
It seems what every morning we wake up with a bunch of voicemails saying, "What does this mean? What does this mean?" And what we're telling people is the same thing we're telling our viewers, which is now is a great time because we're at the end of the year anyway. We're going into 2017. It is the time to sit down and look at your existing plan. Is it right, not just for under this presidency, but in 2017, and more importantly, in your stage of life? Do you have the right plan for where you're at, regardless of the president?
Important points, and we'll talk more about this in the weeks
Thanks
and months
a lot,
to come.
guys.
Gentlemen, thank you so much.
Good having you here.
If you still have questions about this and how it's all going to impact your wallet and your retirement accounts, you can sit down with Abe and Nick for yourself and dig a little deeper. They're offering to do a one-on-one consultation for the first 25 qualified callers. The number to call is 702-900-8177. You could also learn more about Ashton Strobelt by visiting their website, ashtonstrobelt.com. Take advantage of it. They're smart guys. Hey, are you on Facebook or Twitter? Well, you can like or follow us, Vegas Morning Blend on Facebook, LB Morning Blend on Twitter. We'll be back.